At the beginning of the story, we see a street dog who has been hungry for days, wandering around in search of food. He comes across a chicken shop and manages to steal a bone. However, while running away, he bumps into a man, causing the bone to fall and get lost in the crowd. The dog becomes deeply saddened, a look of despair in his eyes. Just then, an army contingent passes by in a parade. Among them is a soldier named Robert, who notices the dog and gives him a biscuit. The dog's eyes light up with joy, and he starts following Robert. Soon, we're told that during World War II, when French and British soldiers were fighting the Germans, America also joined the war. To prepare, they began training young citizens for battle. The dog follows Robert to the training ground, where Robert enters the camp with other soldiers. The dog sneaks in through a broken wall, following the smell of food to the kitchen. Before he can eat, the chef spots him and chases him out. The dog runs away and bumps into Robert again, instantly happy to see him. Robert tries to explain he has no more biscuits, but the dog doesn't understand and insists on staying. During training, a senior officer notices the dog and takes a liking to him, telling Robert to feed him after training. Later, Robert brings the dog to the canteen and gives him food. His friends warn him that if the colonel sees the dog, he'll get angry. The next day, while the soldiers train, the dog runs alongside them, playing and having fun. The officers soon notice that the dog isn't afraid of gunfire and understands human speech quickly. They realize he's no ordinary dog and could be useful to the army. That night, Robert names him Stubby and starts teaching him commands. The next day, when the colonel visits the camp, Stubby observes everyone saluting and copies them perfectly. Impressed, the colonel allows Stubby to stay. Stubby quickly becomes the camp's favorite, understanding orders and winning hearts. Eventually, the officers are ordered to head to the battlefield with their unit, the Yunqi Division. Before departure, the colonel wishes them luck and instructs Stubby to stay behind to help train new soldiers. Robert feels sad to leave him but has no choice. He gives Stubby a badge and tells the chef to look after him. As Robert leaves, Stubby escapes from his rope and follows his scent to the train, sneaking aboard. And later, he hides inside a box being loaded onto the ship Robert is boarding. That night, when everyone's asleep, Stubby comes out and finds Robert, who's shocked to see him. Robert's friend Olson warns that if the general discovers Stubby, they'll be in trouble. They try to hide him, but Stubby accidentally bumps into the general. When the soldiers salute, Stubby does too, even fetching the general's fallen stick with his mouth. The general is amazed and orders the captain to make Stubby an official member of Robert's unit. Stubby receives his own nameplate, transforming from a street dog into a proud military dog. He travels with Robert's unit to France, where the British and French armies are fighting the Germans. The battles are fierce, but Stubby proves his worth. During a German attack, he bravely finds trapped American and British soldiers buried under rubble and saves them, winning the admiration of everyone around him. All the soldiers are delighted by Stubby's feat, and he becomes everyone's favorite dog. When Robert meets his fellow French soldier, Gaston, he too is delighted to meet him. Soon, the two become good friends. Gaston then leads Robert and his companions to the camp. On the way, they see a destroyed city, completely devastated by German soldiers. They rest overnight at the camp. The next morning, Robert goes on patrol with Gaston and Stubby. While hiding behind a high rock, they observe German soldiers through binoculars and discover they are plotting to attack the city.